It's your girl, Sophie Self here, back on Sofia's Football Talk as we getting close and closer to Afcon 2023 or technically 2024. I wanted to do like I always do for every other competition, ranking kits. We're going to do part one, which is ranking every Afcon home kit. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you give this video here a big thumbs up. And of course, also indeed subscribe. And let's get into it. So as y'all can see here, we had top tier, good, decent, meh, and horrible. We'll start off with the first kit going off of the group. So in group A, the first one is of course the host Ivory Coast, which is right here. I'm not gonna lie, I really like it. It's orange, and with the white collar. I'll put this in top tier. I really like it. I really like it indeed. 100%. Let's move on. Next up, we got Nigeria. I feel like the thing is, though, some of these kits, by the way, if I didn't mention earlier, a lot of them aren't really, unfortunately, released for Afcon. Some of them are actually old ones from 2022 in regards to the World Cup. Some of them I've already talked about before. So the Nigeria one, obviously they weren't in the World Cup, but I've seen this before. I think it's grown on me a bit more. It's doing a bit much, but I do love the green. I'll put this in good. I wouldn't put this in top tier, but I put this in good. It's a vibe for sure. Next up, we have Equatorial Guinea. It's interesting, but just not really that interesting. So I'll put this in meh, if I have to be honest. Red, it's alright. Next, we have Guinea Bissau. So, all red, interesting type of what should I say? Pattern with the yellow and the green. Decent. I'll put this in decent. Why not? Why not? Then we have Egypt. It kind of gives the same vibe as to basically Ivory Coast one, but it's red instead. Yeah, it doesn't do that much, but it's alright. It's just alright. So decent. Yeah, decent. Then we have Ghana. I mean, this one obviously was used in the World Cup. I feel like maybe the stars sometimes overshadow it a little bit, but it's grown more on me the last year or so. So I'll put this probably in decent. So far, I've been pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. Then we have, by the way, the ones that I mentioned now are actually in Group B. We have Cape Verde. Not gonna lie, it's interesting. It is interesting. I do like the dark blue for sure. Don't mind it whatsoever. I'll probably put this in decent. I do kind of like the red collar as well. Mozambique. It's a bit, yeah, just meh. Just meh. Doesn't do that much for me if I'm going to be honest. Then we have in C, Cameroon. I ain't gonna lie, I thought this was kind of a vibe, if I'm gonna be very much honest. I think this looks pretty cool. I would actually want this, so we're gonna put this in top tier because why not? It has like, this is a new one because this is not the one that they had for the World Cup. I don't know if this was released in 2022, might have been, or 2023, I probably should say, but it kind of has like a leopard print, but it's a little bit of different with, it has like red tones here, but the overarching kit is actually in green. And I do really love this short sleeves here, the coloring, top tier for sure. Next in Group C, we have Gambia. The more I look at it, the more I kind of like it. It's you see it obviously overlined with all red, but you kind of also get the country's flag in it, in across the chest, I should say. I think it's a vibe. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to say top tier, but I'll put it in good. I'll put it in good. There's a lot of African, there's something with African kids that I've always felt like it's a vibe with. You know what I'm saying? Next, we have Guinea. This one, yeah, stripes, red, yellow, yeah, meh, just meh. And I love red, by the way. Do not get twisted, but you know. Senegal, this one was for the World Cup. This definitely for the World Cup in Qatar, very iconic kit for sure. I need to get my hands on this kit 100%. I like it. I think it's a vibe and it looks very good to me. So we need to put this in top tier because it is a nice kit. We have Mauritania, green. I love me some green actually. There has a little bit of gold details, yellow. Yeah, it's decent, decent. I'll put it in decent for sure. Next we have Angola. I thought it was interesting. It gives me a bit like I like when you can see some parts with the country within it. You know, I want the kids to be able to express more of the country, the vibrantness. So I'll put this in decent for sure, 100%. Moving on to Tunisia, which is in Group E. Kind of might have been one of the only ones that has like this type of colorish here. Very interesting, but overall, it doesn't really do that much for me. It's a meh. To be honest, it's a meh. And then we have Mali. Mali have one of the coolest kits. Mali, okay? Top tier. Are you mad? You see, like, I think this might be an eagle, is it not? It looks so cool. I love it. This is what you want a kid to look. You want it to be vibrant. You want this to be, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Then we have South Africa, you know, yellow, greenish color here. It's all right, but doesn't do that much. But you know, yeah, yeah. I like their away kit a lot better, which we will be doing in another part video. We have Morocco. I think initially when I saw this was for the World Cup, of course, in Qatar. When I initially saw this, I felt like it was, yeah, a little bit underbearing. I know they've done like a version or collab with, I think it was Gucci, which looked incredible. This one is, it's grown on me, so it's decent. It's decent. Then we have the Republic of Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo. I need to put some respect. It's doing a bit much here with, you know, I like the blue, but I don't get what they're doing with the pattern here. So it's kind of like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's doing a bit too much. I might need to put this in horrible life. Ooh, ah, sorry. Zambia is next. This one was, I believe, released ahead of the Women's World Cup this past summer. I really do love the orange. I do like it. I'll put this in good. I think it's a vibe, to be honest. Then we have Tanzania. Not gonna lie, this is kind of vibe. The only thing I would have put this in top tier if they would have just had this yellow crew neck here just all over, also at the back. That would have been top tier for me, but I'll put it in good. I like it with the blue, the yellow. I think it's a vibe. Then we have Algeria. The more I look at, the more I actually really like this. It's interesting. White has like green across here. You see a little bit of gold. The only thing though, I don't like when you see the badge with the country badge and also the manufacturer for this one is actually Adidas. I don't like when it's technically in the middle. I like when it's more so you know, you have one here, you have one here on each chest basically. But for this one, it actually kind of works. It's they've made it work. They made it work. So I'm gonna put this in good. I'm gonna put this in good. Yes, yes, yes. And then we have the last one, which is Burkina Faso. Y'all know my favorite color is green, but they're doing a little bit much though with I don't know what this is supposed to be, so it's horrible. With all due respect, I'm so sorry, but that has to be horrible indeed. So sorry. But that is it for part 1 of ranking Afcon kits. It was just a quick speed one because, to be honest, like I said, which is unfortunate, I really wanted what I like with you've seen with Euro Cups and with World Cups and other tournaments, I love when they release kits in regards to those respective tournaments, because I like looking at kits that I have and be like, oh, I remember that World Cup. Like one of my favorite kits is the World Cup in Russia in 2018 when France won it. I have Pogba at the back of it. It's one of my favorite kits, and I'd be like, oh, that's when they won the World Cup. You know, I wanted that to be the case for Afcon as well. There's only just a very few that released their own. By the way, I wasn't able to rank Namibia's kit because as of right now, I'm filming this, they haven't released that kit yet. They released the away kit. So once we do part 2 of ranking the away kits, I'll also then rank the Namibia home kit as well. But I do want to hear your thoughts as well in the comment section, what you think about the respective kits. Did you like any of them? Did you think I was a bit too harsh on some of them? Let me know. But I'll see you guys in the next video very, very soon. Peace out. Sophie's out. Bye-bye.